You never know, I may drop in on you. Hello, I am here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. I have to remember where I am. It's been a bit of a whirlwind trip, and my voice is struggling to come out because I have been teaching and training for 5 different days, pretty much in a row now, and it has been really exciting to be here back in Brisbane again, but this time at a workshop event hosted by Sarah Warner.
Hi.
Thank you for having me. She is this close to getting her CFMG title wrapped up. I'm going to let you learn a little bit more about her in just a second, but then she is also undergoing the additional training to become a trainer and certifier over here in Australia. So, Sarah, were you always a cat groomer, or were you just a dog groomer, like only a dog groomer? How did this come about?
Yeah, I started grooming when I was about 16 years old. Worked at a vet clinic, so we also did sedated cat shave downs. So I learnt grooming on a cat that was asleep.
That's not moving at all?
No.
Easy.
Really easy. And so that's how I dipped my toe into the water of cat grooming. Went off onto my own and started a mobile dog grooming business. I actually bought a franchise business, and I had a beautiful enclosed fiberglass trailer.
Okay.
Had a client come up to me with his cat while I was grooming his dog, and he said, "Hey, do you want to groom the cat?" And I sort of thought in the back of my mind, I've got all these skills of grooming cats before, but they were asleep.
Yes.
This one's not. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen, right?
I did a lion clip on him. He was absolutely amazing. Did a bath and a blow dry. Took him inside, and the owner was wrapped. He said it was the best groom that the cat had ever had. And that was sort of the beginning for me of grooming cats on my own. Went to see a workshop with yourself a couple of years after that.
That was in Sydney?
In Sydney with Naomi, yep. And decided that I needed to get the syllabus and to really make this a thing.
It's a thing now, isn't it?
It's definitely
so now you're not in a mobile. I've been here a little while, so now I'm going to say mobile and Boff the cat.
Okay.
You're not in a mobile anymore.
No.
What do you have now?
I have a feline exclusive grooming salon that has hundreds of clients that come in on a really, really regular basis, and it's just absolutely fantastic. I have my own little shop, and it's just me working there. I'm there on my own with the cats, and we do
beautiful.
Oh, isn't it cute?
Yeah, and it's in a nice shopping center, lots of traffic, good parking options, and I met some of your clients this week when we were doing the workshop, and several cats, and I can tell that they just love you and they really trust you and they're very happy with you.
Yeah, and I love it there. All of the clients are amazing, and a lot of them are very, very loyal. They've been coming to the salon for a very long time, because I didn't actually start my salon. Rita Close, who was Australia's first certified feline master groomer, she started my salon and then sold it to me in April 2017.
Okay, so you're almost a year now.
Yeah.
Coming up on 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
And you're loving it.
Oh, I love it.
No regrets.
None at all.
No dog grooming?
No dog grooming. Not even my own dog. I send my dog. I send my dog to the dog groomer across the road.
It. Yeah,
I don't
have
even
them
do my own.
While you're grooming the cats. That's great.
That's it.
What is the name of your business?
It is Aristocats Feline Day Spa in Kenmore.
It really is a nice salon, and she's got the cat appropriate grooming equipment and things of this nature, and so it is a really nice place. I like it.
It's only really nice and tiny, but it's just me there, and I've always only got a few cats at a time, and nice and compact. Everything's in reach.
Do you work by yourself usually?
Yeah, I do. The only time that I ever have somebody else in the salon with me is my daughter when she comes up after school. She's turning 12 this year, so she's apprentice cat groomer. She's washing towels, she's sweeping hair, and yeah, she's awesome. Picking out nail caps.
Yes, and I met Maddie at the workshop, and she took me to get coffee yesterday down the street, and she loves the cat grooming.
Yeah,
so
she really does.
She wanted to know about the youngest CFMG, so like I can see the wheels turning there, and she's like, maybe she could be set a world record here.
Yeah. Well, she actually said to me not long ago, when I sell the grooming salon, so she's already planning on me selling it, even though I've only just bought it. But when I sell the grooming salon, can I please keep a set of clippers and combs and nail clippers so that she can groom her cats?
That's great. That's great. So what do you see for yourself long term? How many days a week are you open at the salon?
At the moment, it's 9 days a fortnight. So I work Tuesday to Friday 1 week.
Stop. You're going to have to explain this to the Americans. 9 days a fortnight.
A fortnight is a 2-week period.
Okay.
So I work Tuesday to Friday 1 week, and then Tuesday to Saturday the next.
Okay.
So every second week, I get a 3-day weekend.
Oh, nice setup.
Yeah.
Great. And I heard you talking to some of the attendees at the workshop yesterday when we were going over the business stuff that you stayed booked out pretty far in advance, like 8 weeks or something of this nature.
Usually 6 to 8 weeks. I've got a couple of spots here and there to allow, my regular, my Forever Fabulous, to be able to switch around if they need to. But they fill up so quickly, and I'm always consistently pretty
How does
booked.
that happen? This is what people want to know, because I experienced this, you're experiencing this. How does this happen? Because people tend to think, oh, like you won the cat grooming lottery, so to speak. You just live in this place where all these people are just flocking in to get their cats groomed, but that isn't how it starts, is it?
No, and I do believe in some ways that I did win the cat grooming lottery because it was an established business when I got it.
Sure.
So Rita being already a CFMG when she started the business, she was able to build it up with everything that she learnt from coming over and doing the school way back then.
She did a great job.
Yeah, so she built up the business, but since I've taken over, we've just been having more and more new clients. We have about 10 new clients coming every single week.
Oh, wow.
And those new clients are then becoming Forever Fabulous because they're asking, how frequently do I need to come in?
What's the secret ingredient here, though? Okay, you getting the new clients, which is not a huge stretch for a lot of people because the experience you have in your dog grooming, your mobile unit where someone walks up and says, hey, can you groom my cat? I mean, that does happen. And so as your reputation builds, more and more people know, and you've got signage and things like this where people get on Facebook and whatnot. So people find out about it. But the rebooking, the client that doesn't just wait and come back a year later with the pelted cat, what is the secret ingredient here that prevents that, and instead they're on a regular schedule?
So it's seeing it. It's seeing the cat go home and beautiful and fluffy and clean, and then 6-8 weeks later they're shedding hair again, they're dropping coat, they're calling me, hey Sarah, we've got an issue again. We've got the same problem that I had before. And then we've got the cats that are coming in as really pelted, unfortunate messes. So those cats, I just charge accordingly. My vet down the road charges about $400 to do a sedated pelt removal on a cat. And that includes the blood work to be able to safely anesthetize them, and the vet and the nurse's time to get that pelt off.
It's like a surgical procedure, really. I mean, with the anesthesia and all.
Yeah, and it looks like they've done it with, we call them whippersnippers. You guys call them weed whackers.
Weed whackers, weed whackers, whippersnippers,
And people always say to us, how do you get it so neat on a moving cat when the vet can't do it on a cat that's not? Like, it should be better. But we actually say to those clients, look, the vet charges $400, we charge a pretty similar amount to that to get a really heavily pelted cat off, because sometimes it is safer to get them to the vet to get that first appointment, and then they come back 8 weeks after that pelt removal, and then we can promise them that if they come on a regular basis, they'll never have to endure the cat being groggy for a couple of days afterwards, and
the risk that's involved. So really you're using two tactics here. One, the pricing, the consequence of this matted mess is that it's going to cost more and equal to what it would be at the vet. And then also you are really playing up the benefits of the prevention as being such a huge benefit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's sedation free. So once they've gone and experienced that at the vet, they're so much more inclined to want to have something that's totally natural. The cat's not going to take 3 days to recover afterwards. There's no risk that they're going to not wake up. A lot of people are really, really keen on the whole sedation-free aspect.
If anyone in Queensland or just even in Australia, anywhere, is interested in getting some additional training and working toward their CFMG certification, they can find Sarah Warner's information on the National Cat Groomers Institute website, listed under the Australian listing for certifiers and trainers there. And you can get in touch with her and book out a day or 2 or 3, book in a session to get that. She's got the clientele, she's got the facility, she's got the ability to train, and so she would look forward to having you contact her, right?
Absolutely, I really would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me drop in on you, and also for hosting the workshop. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for coming.